Hello everyone! Welcome to Nanju Francisco Reports. Recently, we were invited to a special event called Heart to Heart, a cardiac conclave, which featured some of the top cardiologists here in Bahrain. The event was organized by the 973 Lounge in collaboration with Go Alive Media and Gulf Pharmacies WLL. It was held at the Multipurpose Hall of Gulf Corporation for Technology in Juffair. Aiming to address the growing concern of increasing heart attack accidents and deaths, particularly among expats in Bahrain, the 973 Lounge hosted the Heart to Heart Cardiac Conclave on the occasion of Valentine's Day celebration this year, held at the Multipurpose Hall of the Gulf Corporation for Technology in Juffair. The event assembled several esteemed cardiologists from leading private hospitals across the country. Nepali Ambassador to Bahrain, His Excellency Tirtha Wagle, praised the event along with other officials and VIP guests. Under the moderation of senior journalist Raji Unnikrishnan, the event actively engaged the public with informative presentations delivered by renowned specialists. Dr. Abdul Aziz Asad Mohammed, consultant interventional cardiology, Bahrain Specialist Hospital, explored the crucial link between stress management and heart health. Dr. Julian Johnny Tothian, consultant cardiologist at Kim's Health Hospital, delved into the impact of lifestyle and diet on cardiovascular health. Dr. Said Al-Said, consultant cardiologist, Al-Malaki Specialist Hospital, provided insights into identifying key risk factors for heart attacks. Dr. Selçuk Küçüksemen, consultant cardiologist, Royal Bahrain Hospital, emphasized the importance of early detection and screening initiatives. Dr. Subi Isa Akle, consultant cardiologist, American Mission Hospital, focused on promoting heart-healthy behaviors for sustainable well-being. Dr. Walid Sultan, specialist cardiology at Royal Bahrain Hospital, discussed the promising advancements of technology and telemedicine in cardiac care. Now, I'm going to show you some of the highlights of the event. Take a look.
Welcome one and all to this beautiful evening, lovely weather and a lovely topic where we are urging you to be your own Valentine, a cardiac conclave named Heart to Heart, themed Be Your Own Valentine. This is brought to you by a group called 973 Lounge. It's a humble group of friends. A couple of friends together launched the platform Lounge, and as we went forward, we joined hands with a multilingual audio-video podcast platform powered by Go Live Media, and we named ourselves the 973 Lounge. As the tagline of 973 Lounge says, let's discuss matters which matter. So anyone who has a topic, an interest, a taste, a liking, you're welcome to join hands with us and we take it forward from there. Of late, in many of the social circles, what I personally heard, and we had a conversation with many of the social workers and community leaders, most of them who are present here, is a concern raised on the rising number of heart attacks among expatriates. Not just heart attacks, but cardiac deaths as well. Not just deaths, but the age group of the deaths going lower, unlike in the past, which was a disturbing thought. As per records, reported statistics by either by media or organizations that have valid statistics, accounted statistics, close to 400 deaths were reported last year in Bahrain among expatriates. I'm sure this is more towards the Indian side, we being the largest diaspora, expat diaspora in the country. But I'm very proud to say that we manage ourselves pretty well till it gets broken too hard that we run to these men here. And thus said, I welcome all of you once again to this beautiful evening. All of you are very personal guests sent by invitation by name, so I don't have to name, but still then I would like to welcome His Excellency Tirtha Wagle, the Honorary Ambassador of Nepal to Bahrain. All esteemed members here, Mr. B.V. Radhakrishnan, President of the Bahrain Kale Samajam, Dr. Deepak Abraham from the AMH, Mr. Arun Kumar Prakraj from the Almoyed, and the Odia community, Arun Govind, my schoolmate, Mr. Varghese Karakel again from the VKS, Mr. Francis from the BMC, Mr. Nityan from the KCA, Mr. Sudhir Tirunala from the PCA, Mr. Kishore Keval Rao, Mr. Najib from KIMS, so on and so forth.
And then this is after we fixed the blockage. I wish these were playing in loop. So you can see a very, very tight blockage here. It's about a 90% blockage here in this L6 artery here. And this is after the procedure is done. So as we see, stress can affect patients. One might argue that he already has diabetes, he already has high blood pressure, he already has high cholesterol. So usually stress affects these individuals rather than people who have had no disease, people already having the risk factors. When they come under stress, we often see these sort of manifestations. So what is stress? What do you mean by stress? So stress is basically our body's response, how we respond to challenging situations in life. And it can be a feeling of being overwhelmed or being under pressure.
Hi, Dr. Aziz removed my stress a lot by covering the topic, which I'm going to do. Half the stress is removed. I put some funny pictures there. And then later you may get some disturbing images, so don't get stressed. I'm going to talk about the topic given to me was lifestyle, diet and cardiovascular health, and she gave me just 5 minutes on it. I'll try to make it up to you. Yeah, that's my topic. So let's begin again with an example. So just try to relate. If you know someone like this, okay, let it be a 50-year-old expatriate, XYZ, manager by profession or any profession, desk job for example. He stays alone, family is back home because wife and children studying, wife has some other issues there, and then starts work by 7 a.m. and stays in office till 6 p.m. And food, he says he cooks, buys chapatis from outside and then cooks some curry. And then 7 days in a week, 4 days he's outside. He has food from outside. There's no time for exercise. Sometimes conscious about exercise, he starts doing something and then he tells that he's exercising. And sleeps less because of anxiety, financial problems, family issues. He Googles about health and then again sleeps less. Weekend office meetings, parties with drinks, fizzy drinks, alcohol, smoking, vaping, and less medical checkups. Do you know anyone like this? Yeah, I'm sure you do. Yeah. Okay. So this is the scenario. So what does it lead to? Diseases that results because of this lifestyle. So first and foremost, the risk factors for heart attack. So what are the risk factors for heart attack? There's hypertension, hypertensive heart disease. There's diabetes. There's dyslipidemia. And after eating and eating and eating, you become obese, obesity syndromes, and obstructive sleep apnea.
So, and the other ECG presentation was compared to the previous one. It was having some extra meetings and changing, so the amount of waves that can see pressures, but not like a proactive case. So we will think about something important, and the troponin, which is an enzyme showing the acute damage on the heart muscle, is negative. So at the end of the first consult, I suspect the coronary artery disease in patients, and I would like to ask him to admit me to the hospital, but he refused that. I mean, I ordered the chest X-ray and blood work and the echo, which is the heart ultrasound, and also the Holter monitor, which also he was also complaining about palpitation and saying some X-ray on the second ECG. And the second day, the other day, we just stop by and we get the blood test again, troponin is still negative. But on the Holter test, there was some transient changing of the elevations for 2-3 minutes, and but he still doesn't have any typical chest pain.
You should always control your stress, as Dr. Abdulaziz mentioned at the beginning. Always you have to try to exercise more, do some meditation, and go for support group as well. And sometimes if you cannot, just go to a psychiatrist. Sometimes you may need perhaps some medication to control the stress. You should always also have a good control of cardiac responses. If you're diabetic, follow up with your physician. Again, if you have diabetes, cholesterol, or cystic or diabetic, don't ever miss your visits to your primary physician to get your blood checked and make sure that you are having optimal levels and target levels of all these diseases. Because as you know, just not taking medication only is not something that you should do. You should always meet your target levels of the high blood pressure, and you meet also the target levels of your LDLs and your HbA1c for the diabetes.
Be more and more, okay? Until a stage where it becomes so narrow, so does not allow enough amount of blood to reach any organ. The organ could be the heart, could be the brain, could be the kidney, could be the legs, and that is what's called atherosclerosis. The result of this atherosclerosis is narrowing of the blood vessels, would cause stroke, as it has been shown before, heart attacks, angina, kidney failure, male organ erectile dysfunction, which is very important, and problems in the legs, walking. You cannot walk because of pain in the legs.
Heart failure follow-up, hypertension follow-up or detection, coronary disease and myocardial detection as well. So telehealth intervention can be continuously monitoring of the patient with a cardiovascular disease and may include anything from structural disease by phone call or video call. That a patient can call the doctors or giving him like a phone call or video call when he have a problem. This is number one. And besides that, sometimes we're getting a machine, like detected machine for arrhythmias or warning for any like serious issue that connected to our laptop in the clinic that can give me a warning when the patient has something at home.
Well, that's it for now. But before we go, please like, follow, and subscribe to Nanju Francisco Reports. And don't forget to hit that bell button so you'll be notified about our latest videos. Until then, thank you for watching. Bye!